In 2001, I declared myself to be the world's first joyologist. All fine and well, but there was no history of anyone else fulfilling that role for me to follow and take wisdom from. So I committed to two things. Number one, whatever unfolded, I was going to get published at least once a month, and I was going to find a mentor who would support me to fulfill on what joyology might be. So I had heard of Mike Hutchison, who was then the MD of Saatchi & Saatchi. I had been approaching a number of times, hadn't yet secured the interview, but I kept persisting. And I went down to the letterbox one day to get my mail. And in the box, I want to tell you, was lipstick on my teeth. That wasn't in the box. Was a tiny little bottle of Dettol. And as I unwrapped that, coming up the path, I had the seed of an idea. And so I planned what I might say to Mike when I finally got to meet him. What I did was I took that bottle of Dettol, a makeup sponge, 2 cotton buds and a Band-Aid, and I've saved a sample as a bit of a history of that occasion. So bottle of Dettol, makeup sponge, 2 cotton buds and a Band-Aid, and that's Mike Hutchison. Wrapped them in cellophane, popped them in a little treasure chest, and when I did get that appointment with Mike, it was the first thing I presented him with. Now I want you to listen to the words that I used. I said, Mike, I'm not here to sponge off you. I do have a germ of an idea. I don't want it to be a Band-Aid job. Oh, no, I said more than that. I said, rub that out. I said, Mike, I'm not here to sponge off you. I do have the germ of an idea. It has a couple of applications and I don't want it to be a Band-Aid job. Will you support me to develop this business and will you help me get funding? And in that first 5 minutes, he said yes and yes, and has been my mentor and friend through to this day. So the point of choosing this today is to demonstrate how things come into our mind or into our visual, and with access to our creativity, we see how we can pull together something very unique. I'm sure Mike remembers that meeting. How could you not? And to create a memorable moment that has significance and meaning, and to create that tangible thing. Over the years, Mike has said to me many times, Pat, you're a really hard woman to say no to. Oh, I wish I'd asked him to marry me. Never mind. I am married to my work and to my love of that. And I love how I can get access to ideas and see ideas where other people are grappling. I'm an ideas person, even nursing. Back then, I had so many creative ideas. So being able to draw threads together and make meaning, to make light, to find sense, to create visual metaphor, can enable something pretty special to come together in communication. I'm Pat Armitstead. Pat@PatArmitstead is my email. PatArmitstead.com is the new website. You can still access the old website, joyology.co.nz, but I am now living in Brisbane. Thank you so much.